we go again.
We got to talk about these. We got to talk about the Civil War, though.
Civil War?
Yeah. The rappers.
Oh,
the rappers.
Yeah, the beef. The war. Okay. I thought the Star
We missed
Wars.
it. Listen, so we missed this.
You missed a
Star
lot.
Wars. We missed a lot.
Yeah, let's get into it. This gonna take out the rest of the pod right here.
Listen, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. I haven't been this excited for rap in quite some time.
Absolutely.
And when I say this kind of excitement, now I think that the last time I was this excited for rap was probably Watch the Throne.
Mm-hmm.
Jay-Z, Kanye. Maybe when I thought Jay-Z was officially retired and he came back out with 444. Gives me that old 2001 feel, 50 Cent, G-Unit versus everybody, Murder Inc. Like, I haven't been this excited for rap. You know what it is? You know what? I'm going to tell you the last time. I'm going to be honest with you. It probably was about 2003, 4, 5. And this was right around the time where Drake was hitting his footing. So he was on all the Cash Money hooks. Mm-hmm. This is right around the time Rick Ross was dropping BMF. This was right around the time that Jeezy was still freshly off of Trap or Die. This was around that same era where Kanye dropped what was it? Not Late Registration. I think it may have been Late. But anywho, it's giving me that kind of feel though, bro. And I'm excited. And it's weird because I don't want to seem like one of those people who just are a vulture to the dismay and the worst moments and everything, but I haven't been that entertained with a lot of these new dudes, right, in a long time. So, I mean, it gives me that kind of feel when the more seasoned rappers are stirring it up, though, bro.
Yeah. Who are you most intrigued by in all of this battle? So, because we gonna break down each one. We need to get it. We gonna get into it, but
okay. So you know what? You know who I'm mostly intrigued by.
Who was that?
Oddly enough, I'm more intrigued by Drake, bro.
I thought you was gonna say Chris Brown.
No. That's separate. Let's talk about. Okay, let me tell you why I say Drake.
Okay.
What made me say Drake? Because one of the things that I do like, I do like everybody's responses, and I like the initials. So I do like the Kendrick Lamar coming out dropping the bombs, right?
Yeah. So let me before you get into it, just let me ask you this one quick question.
Yeah.
Do you think that what Kendrick did was a diss, or was he just rapping?
I think that he was just rapping, but I think that it was a call out, right? So if you want to say that call out, then you got to say it's a diss, right? Yeah, no. It was a diss. It was a diss. In the history of rap, it's going to go down as an official diss, but I'm waiting to hear his diss song, his full response, right? But I think that what interests me about all of them individually, I like Kendrick's response. I mean, I like Kendrick's original content that he put on out there, right? What I find to be interesting is I still don't quite know what prompted Rick Ross to jump out the window, because I thought people were saying, wait a minute, did Rick Ross respond to like the AI Drake? But Rick Ross will jump all the way out the window. He's been all the way in everything. He just shot a dope video for his. He's all the way in. And by the way, I like Rick Ross's record too. I thought that, to be honest, it was everything that I typically like about Rick Ross. The flow was classic Rick Ross. dope beat selection. It was enough space for you to get everything in there. And then you could tell that he kind of learned from the trolling the 50 Cent that he's tossing that in there. It's a masterful diss track, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then I like Drake's response like just as much. And here's what's funny. What I like about Drake's thing is that it was in typical Drake fashion. It stuck with the format, and it didn't. Only thing he didn't do was sing on it, though, bro. Only thing he didn't do was sing on it.
On the first Drake diss, what is your favorite line of all lines in that song, bro?
Gotta be Metro.
I'm gonna make a drop out of that just because, bro. It is epic.
It's a beat stop. It's the beat stop that does it, though, right? And then
did you hear the
thing
trolling he been doing?
Yes, but here's my thing. How does Metro respond, right? Because he's not a rapper. So what is Metro gonna do? Go make a beat to respond back?
To do exactly what he told him to do?
Yeah. So I'm just like, I don't know, man. But I thought that Drake's response and all of the bars within. So this is my thing. I think that Kendrick has some double entendres when he was saying on a lot of his stuff, right? The K9s, the Pet Singletary. I think it was bars on top of bars that you really have to dive into. I thought that Drake came back with just as good. And here's the one thing that I respected about Drake's. What I respected about Drake's the most was that I do think that, like, I compare the two to Jay-Z and Nas, Ether versus Takeover, because Jay-Z basically had like a verse and a half that was about Nas, and Nas came back with a whole song, and it was a classic way to do it, response. So I like that Drake did come back and do a dope response. I thought that it was fire, bro. Thought it was fire.
I ain't gonna lie though. The second Drake diss, bro, that one to me, for creativity, for knowing your surroundings, like knowing like what they say, read the room.
Yes.
The fact that everybody has been, because people want a response so bad, everybody's been jumping out the window with these AI songs. Some of them have been good, some of them has been whack. So Drake, being the mastermind that he is, decides to use the AI and brings in the Tupac voice, brings in the Snoop voice, and basically 8 Miles himself. But what was even doper is Snoop's response to it, bro. Snoop is like, they did what? When?
Hey, and listen, what I love is the fact that you can tell that it was Drake's flow, Drake's cadence, everything about it told me, yeah, these is Drake writing this and everything like that, though, bro. I thought that it was, like I said, absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible. But let me tell you what else, let me tell you what the one thing that I did not like. I don't like Kanye's response.
Man, I did listen to the whole thing. It's just so I want to insert myself in the
Oh my God, listen. I thought I was the only one that looked at it that way.
It's like somebody daddy.
Oh my God. Let me tell you you know what I think. This is the problem. This is the problem that I have with Kanye, right? For starters, I hate that they asked him about who would he have a 3-year with, and he brought up Michelle Obama. And for one, he was on the interview in that same way where he played the record. Listen, bro, the one thing I'm not gonna ever stand for is nobody disrespecting Beyonce and the Obamas. That pissed me off so bad when I heard him say that. But for secondly, well, you know what that reminds me of, bro? It reminds me of all those times when we used to dance when we used to do all of our shows, right? We'd be at City Lights, and we might be at anywhere we go, right? And you know how we had all the girls, right? And then we had dudes who didn't like us, that would hate us just because the girls was digging us like that. And it wasn't like they didn't know us like that. They was
Well,
envious of the motion we had.
one of the most disrespectful times for us though was the Temple show, bro. Because we went to somebody's city.
Yeah, that
And
was that we
girls
was,
was
yeah,
there
we
was
was
girls
wilding.
people mamas was coming down to
Oh
see
yeah,
us.
we was yeah.
Bro, and then in the video in the back, you see all the hating dudes just
Oh, we was OD in there. They listen, and listen, but this is the thing about it. I say that to say this. Why that makes me think of that is because Doc, I honestly believe that Kanye West is jealous of Drake, bro.
100%.
I think he's so jealous of Drake because here's my thing. It's like, oh, because listen, remember, they were supposedly stop their beef. They did a concert over right after COVID.
Yeah,
that was supposed to on
Max.
Amazon.
Yeah,
something like that. So I'm thinking that ended the beef, and then it just said, oh, y'all out here talking about Drake. Let me jump in and say a couple things about Drake also, because and listen. What I think is crazy to me is that the reason why I think that he's a hater, bro, is that I remember him going on Drake Champs, and he said that Drake wrote him a song. Drake wrote for him.
Mm-hmm.
Wait a minute. If you're telling me that Kanye's ever wrote for Drake, we can have a whole different conversation, right? But when you're telling me that Drake's wrote for you, and not just that, what you said, you hate about him. He's so good that you can write a verse and he can come back and write several verses that are better than your verse. So you're telling me you've been on record to say that this man is a better writer than you and a better rapper than you. That's one thing. Now, if you want to talk about the creative execution of it and the end product and we're comparing it, that's one thing. But I think that the part that I'm blown away by about that, though, right, is that now you talk about all the other stuff. All Drake has, he's in partnership with some dude named Lucian over Universal or Apple Music. And I'm thinking like, wait a minute there, bro. Like you said that his numbers are fabricated. So to me, it felt like you're jealous because he's doing what you probably would want to be doing also better. Like to me, he comes across as like a cat who's like, oh, look, this is what his number. That you and I have been saying this for years, that all of the numbers are fabricated. All of the numbers are fake. So you're mad because Drake, maybe he's in bed with the dudes who do make the numbers, right? But you would swap out with Drake at the drop of a hat if that's the case, though, bro. And don't try to act like you would.
So much so that Drake sent the doggone invoice over to Metro and Future them for boosting their sales.
Wasn't there at some point another rumor that Drake used to mess with Kim
K?
Yeah,
that was a rumor. I mean, I don't know.
Okay, so listen. This is what I think. I honestly believe, bro, that as much money as Kanye has made. So let's just say money. Let's just say if they have the same amount of money, so you can wash money out the situation. I think that Kanye knows that Drake is a better rapper. One, because you said it, right? That's the part that I think burns his soul. But you know what I honestly believe, though, bro? I honestly believe that Ye is looking at Drake, and I think that he's seeing what he used to be, right? Drake, Ye is about 10 years older than Drake. So Ye in his 30s to me was his peak of how much movement and motion he had over the culture. He had you can say it was them, and he had that pulse like that. He made those waves back then. And I think that he's seeing Drake take over that spot, not necessarily who's the best rapper, but who is the real mover and shaker in the hip hop culture, though, right? So I think he's a hater to me, though, bro. I think that he sees Drake. You know, you think about it. Drake is the only other rapper who had the shoe deal he had his deal with Nike, then he moved to Adidas. Now Drake also had his OVO Jordans, and now he has his own shoe with Nike, right? So he's the only one that has that, right? So the only thing that Ye has is his clothing and everything like that, and even that's more of a this is your taste thing, right? But the influence, I think that Ye is losing his influence, bro, and he's steadily losing it to Drake, and I think that's what he hates, though, bro.
Yeah, he
doesn't. He hates he doesn't hate Drake the person. He hates the idea. He hates the artist Drake, though, bro. And that's what I think. And I think that one of the things that's wild. I do think that it's interesting that he picked now to say something about Cole, because Cole already put out a song like 5 years ago talking about Kanye, talking about how the boy Kanye fell off and now all of his music is whack and we just accept it because we're living off of what he used to be. And he had that song 5 years ago. And so now you wait to insert yourself in something that you already said was a resolved thing. He's a hater, bro. He is a hater. He is the dude who used to hate on us because we had the motion, though, bro. And it wasn't like I honestly believe that Drake probably has no real reason to dislike Kanye other than the fact that I'm not gonna like somebody who I know that dislikes me, though, bro. He's a hater to me, though, bro. Everything about when you hear how he talk about Drake, I just think that it's so much jealousy, though, bro. And that hurts my heart to see, though, man, because Kanye used to be, it was Jay-Z and Kanye to me. Jay-Z, Kanye, Wayne is my favorite rappers, though, bro. And I'm just, sometimes I'm just disgusted at him. But specifically, when you hear how he talks about Drake, I just think there's so much envy behind everything that he says, though, bro, that he's a hater to me. He's a Drake hater to me, though, bro.
So the rumor, though, is that Kendrick is dropping an album in May. We waiting that long?
He better not. He better not. Listen, I'm gonna give him, the same courtesy that Drake. It took Drake about, a week or two, right? And then he came back to back, right? Listen, man.
I'm gonna say this, bro. People be trying to say that Kendrick is on the clock, and I'm trying to tell you, Kendrick ain't on the clock, bro.
Why he's not on the clock?
Because the same reason why Drake wasn't on the clock. So people wanted Drake to have that thing done by the Monday after his tour was over, and it didn't happen.
I did. Yeah.
But you weren't the only one, though. There was other people saying he had, because they were like, look, you got a studio on your bus. You could record while you on tour. So like, we ain't trying to hear none of the so people was basically saying like, nah, you on the clock, whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. Drake dropped on his time, and now we talking about Kendrick is on the clock. Kendrick is gonna drop on his time. As long as what he say, it's not a win, it's a what he says. Like if what he said, if he's waited this long and it's whack, people are gonna be like, but if it's fire, it's just gonna reignite it. That's all it's gonna do.
Listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't have a problem with Kendrick. If Kendrick is doing this to drop an album, I'm all for it, right? Because then it's like it's coming with it's a rollout, right? And truthfully, that's what Metro and them did. Metro and them knew they've been sitting on this for a while. They about to go out here and go touring on it now. I saw that popped on up. So they done made a play. So I can see why Drake was like, all right, boom, here's my bill for promotion. The same way he sent the bill over to Good Music for the Pusha T promotion. I totally get it though, man. But if you telling me that, no, I'm coming. If K Dot is side, and people are saying that, some of the producers who've been involved was like, nah, he got something. But listen, I'm gonna be honest. K Dot's gonna have to say something that's doper than the AI. The AI K Dot response was fire.
You talking about the owl hunting?
Yeah, you're gonna have to say something that's doper than that, though, bro.
Yeah, Jill Scott said that she heard some bars.
Listen. So let's talk about it. That's a good segue. Because Jill Scott's also kind of people been trying to charge her up because she was talking about Chris Brown responding to Quavo. Was like,
Yeah.
yo, you supporting this? You basically supporting his wife beater, basically, though,
Right.
right?
Right.
Let me get your thoughts, bro, on the Chris Brown Quavo.
For one, I will salute Quavo for responding because he got, that was definitely him resurrecting because he was dead for the last week. Because
I thought it was like, y'all want to see a dead body?
Yeah, and it's weird to say that because there are dead people involved in this beef. So no disrespect to the dead involved, but I'm just saying lyrically, Quavo was dead after what Chris Brown did, bro. Because people is like, it's just tripping me out how many people are so surprised that Chris Brown was rapping like this when you and I have been talking about Chris more so rapping than he was singing.
Yeah,
And
we've been kind of mad that he rapping so much.
Yes,
Though.
yes.
Yeah.
So, great response from Quavo because Quavo's not somebody who I look as a lyrical, diabolical genius. So what he said, I thought, he used real names. He was factual. He was precise. He got a bop on it. You know what I'm saying? And he got takeoff on it. So I'm just like, it's a win for him. He don't like it. Don't need. And I even like the fact that Chris respected his response. Like even Chris was like, salute. You know what I'm saying? This is fun. Like I didn't even expect you to do all of this. Like I thought it was dope.
I think Chris Brown's gonna respond again.
I do too. Unfortunately,
I think Chris Brown. Listen. I think Chris Brown doesn't have to respond again, but I fully expect that he will, because I think that Chris Brown is very much into battle rap culture. Like they've had URL events that they've hosted at Chris Brown's house, right? So I think that he's in tune with that lane, which is why I was kind of surprised when that Quavo responded. I didn't think that he would even know that lane enough to even respond. But I'm going to tell you this. Of all of the diss songs, I thought Chris Brown went the hardest.
Yeah.
I think his was very targeted, and
very precise.
Very precise. But I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think that Quavo's was any less potent than the Rick Ross, than the Kanye.
See, that's the thing. I think Quavo's was more surprising than anything. Like I was like, I like it.
I like Quavo's.
Yes.
Yeah, I was very surprised. Like, okay, yeah, like when you think Quavo, there's a certain kind of song that I typically expect to hear. He did that, but just switched. He did a diss record in the Quavo lane. So I thought that, he got him a little bop out of this one, though, man.
Yeah, because I could see him performing it and everything.
And I think that Quavo actually has a restaurant that's about to open up downtown, though, man. So he's been doing this thing out here, though, bro. So now you unexpectedly got this extra pub for your stuff. And so I think that it's a win for him, though, bro. Very surprised, though, man.
I will say, so Joe Budden kind of speculated, and you know how he does. The way his brain works, he's speculating that this was a ploy. Like just all this beef right now is a ploy to generate money. Like when he said when you look at everybody who's really on the top of all of this stuff, and they were saying, I guess Kaiser's name got brought up, and some stuff about like, the numbers has fallen off for when it comes to music, but this is like a re-energizing like surge, basically, right? Because we're waiting to hear this next record. And like Drake, his song was leaked, unfortunately, but now he officially released it. So now it's on streaming platforms. And even though J. Cole removed his song, it was after it got the spins or the rotate, the spin behind it. So yeah.
Let me tell you this though. What do you think about the rumor? Right? Because you and I, we were talking before, like Drake better have some strategic nuclear bomb, right? That he's sitting on.
And he's sitting on another one too.
I think he is, but I fully expect that he is sitting on something.
No. He said it in the song. Like he got another one.
But listen, okay, what do you think about this idea that this cat Lucian? Oh, what? No. There's this guy. Apparently, he was with Apple. He left Apple and he has started this investment company or whatever, though, man, that's in music. And Drake is a partner of his, where basically, I don't know if they have a percentage of that Drake has ownership within Apple or something like that, though, basically. All right. But basically, what the rumor is that because of Drake's relationship with this dude, right, that all that Drake is now getting a percentage of publishing or something like that from almost all of these artists, business wise. He is also all of these artists that he is basically talking about. Maybe it's just that when their music gets played through Apple or whatever, but somehow there's this rumor that Drake has a business deal where he is getting a percentage royalties publishing somewhere where he is making money off of that. Listen though, bro, I'm gonna be honest with you. I feel some kind of way about that. The artist in me gotta respect the business behind that, because that to me, you talking about playing chess over checkers, like that's the longest thing. And maybe that's the reason why a lot of these guys are mad, because Drake has this deal where he's making money off of them. But at the same time, though, bro, with all the times, and the reason why I feel some kind of way about it, because it's always been the thing when it comes to the music industry, is that the record labels have been raping you, right? And so now, if you are an artist and now you are basically essentially being part of that system, it feels like, bro, really, like you turn into one of them. But it's a business, it's a music business at the same time.
Yeah.
So if that's Drake's ultimate play, right, and he brings this on up, like all of y'all, like I done made this amount of money off of all of y'all diss records, so keep on dissing me, right?
Yeah, drop and give me 50.
Drop and give you 50, like, dog. I listen, at that point, here's where I'm at with it. If the idea behind these records is to expose somebody, that's one thing. But if the idea ultimately is to come out of this saying that I'm the better rapper, right? That's the part that I'm more interested in. Like as a fan, I don't care about the money behind the music business, because it doesn't make me one dime and it doesn't change the outlook to me on someone's music business, right? If I'm a fan of that artist, I'm a fan of that artist regardless of their business dealings. So I don't know if he comes out and that's his ultimate chess move, that's the, ooh, it makes this record sting less. Like, I don't know, bro. What do you think? What do you think about that?
Me, I am here for it all. Like, yeah, the raps is cool, but I like the fact that Drake sent a drum line to a strip club. Like, that's funny to me. Like, I like the antics just as much, and the business side of it. Like I said, at the end of the day, we are artists too.
Wait. Drake sent the drum line to the strip club.
Shut up and make them drums, bro. That's what he trying to tell Metro.
Wait a minute. Was Metro and them there? Metro and them was there.
That's what I heard, bro. That's what I heard.
No way. Wait, no. That's incredible. That's incredible.
Oh yeah.
That's incredible. I didn't know that.
Look, I couldn't even get it typed in fast enough, and it says Drake drags Metro woman with drum disc. It says he had some a drum line outside of Magic City, and he posted the gift on social media with the caption "From me to you."
Was Metro and them there?
Yeah, I think so, bro.
Dog, if Metro and them was there, That's masterful. That's like
Okay, yeah. Drake hires a marching band to play the drums outside of Magic City in Atlanta. Yeah, that's what I was talking about earlier. That's what I'm saying. I'm a fan of all of it, bro. Because, like you said, Metro can't. What is he gonna do? He's got to make beats.
Jesus
So you basically
Christ.
are doing what Drake told you to do.
Oh my gosh. No, I didn't know that, man. I thought I saw that he did, but I didn't know that Metro. No. I thought I saw that he put a drum. I didn't know that it was Magic City one, and I didn't know that Metro and them were there.
I can't confirm that part.
If they were there,
yeah,
that makes it next level.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about. That's the type of petty you dealing with when you dealing with a Drake. That's what I'm saying. I'm here for it all. I'm here for it all. Listen, if you're gonna entertain me. So I get the raps is cool, but what I'm saying is
you want the whole presentation.
Give me the whole presentation. That's why I was so impressed with the Tupac and Snoop, because to me, them West Coast dudes, and the fact that you use that knowing that that's Kendrick's territory, that to me was just masterful. Like, it was masterful. Like, my mouth literally dropped, especially when the Snoop part came on. It was just all around just incredible. Absolutely incredible. Gosh, so I'm here for it.